Hello and welcome to episode 7 of our Ameon campaign. In the last episode, we were able to kind of chill out a little bit and catch up on some technologies and also on some ideas as well. We are still a little bit behind on the said ideas, but on tech, we are fully caught up, which is pretty sweet. We did see our new rival, the Jaharian Exemplars, show up. I don't know if we can officially rival them yet, no, but I promise you they are very strong and will hurt a lot to fight, but we will have to wait to see when that will happen. As for right now, we need to continue on down the mission tree. Now, no subject country can have more than 50% liberty desire, and right now, these guys are sitting at 61%. Now, I thought we could change their colonial type over to a crown colony. This would eliminate 25% of their disloyalty. Now, that would mean that we cannot build any buildings here. And we do have some decently valuable manufactories. We have some pretty good workshops as well, and a pretty good school here. So I don't know if I really want to do that, or I could just spend the prestige to placate them, which I think is what we're going to do. We're just going to placate them and complete Summit of Ameon. Ameon has become a patchwork of peoples from the steppes of the Shandaya to the hills of Takend, with our glorious Kaon at the heart of it all. Trade routes that were once perilous are now commonly traversed, and while the languages of the Kaons is becoming gradually adopted across the board, the cultures that exist in our periphery are still distinct. As the principal city of this state, it is our duty to bring together the peoples of our city into one identity. Let us gather representatives from the various ways of life to knit them, the separate threads, into a common quilt. Lose 500 crowns, and the Chindayan delegations happen in 30 to 40 days. Okay, interesting. The Chindayan delegations. The Chindayans, wearing pelts crudely refashioned into diplomatic wear, bring gifts of tobacco and gold jewelry to the summit. Just as they are the swift and fierce in battles, they are the quickest to bring their concerns to the table and do so without hesitation. More than anything, they value their freedom, and even now would rather fight to the last than become second-class citizens under our rule. We shall reserve their lands for their tribes to prosper. The Keonai delegations happens in 8 to 12 days, and settling restricted for 15 years. We get minus 15 global settler increase. Or we shall ease their taxes. We get less income tax from vassals. I don't really want to lose my my colonization. Mostly because we have to also colonize this province for our diet summon. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll take the hit to the sellers. I might make them mad if I do the other one. The representatives of Deoni and Amgramosi are scarcely indistinguishable from our own, and much to the confusion of the Devandi and Tekendi. To resolve this issue, we have color-coded our outfits with cloths produced by each of our cities. Likewise, we bestow such cloths to the other delegates, along with preserved food suitable for voyages or winter storage. While our friends in the Akate League have the fewest complaints, they have taken this opportunity to call attention to the waterways through the Sea of Ameon, connecting the Devon to Takend. We may have made developments in our new lands, but according to the two cities, we should give the waters such attention. We could build new ships to strengthen trade ties, where we get plus 20% light ship cost and 10% light ship combat ability and 20% ship trade power. Or we can build new ports to facilitate trade. Up to 5 shipyards should be built in random eligible provinces held by us or a subject at half cost and normal time. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd rather build a bunch of buildings for half the price. That sounds great. The Metzibar delegation. The humble Metzibar have learned much from us. While their woolen clothes are less impressive than our own, it is clear they have made a genuine effort to imitate our outfits. As a gesture of goodwill, they bring incense at a small stone statue. The former mistaken for spice by the Tekendi, while the latter suspected to be too heavy to be carried home by the Chandayans without wheel or ship. In their attempts to learn our ways, they've sought our help in centralizing these sort of tribes to their kin. We will help them codify common laws, lose 100 Ammon points, and they get minus 0.05 monthly autonomy change, plus 20% institution spread, and minus 15% Ammon tech cost. Or teach them to demonstrate their might. They spend military points, and they get institution spread and mil tech cost. I'd rather not tell my vassal to think about developing their military and becoming militarily strong. Let's go for the laws. Seems much safer for us. Much safer. Game, pause, hello? Spacebar, please work. The Tekendi delegation. The Thekvristana and Johan Pier come decorating the extravagant style of their upper caste, with a handful of Clarien in a peculiar style, taking aspects of both their Keonai and Tekendi heritages. They bring with them spices and teas, which many further west go out of their way to acquire, as well as an elegant taffeta cloth. While our investment into Taken has been wondrous, they claim we should devote more resources to the effort to ensure every commoner knows the benefits of our rule. We can send additional personnel for minus 10% dev cost and 10% advisor increase for 15 years. Or we shall send additional fundings for minus 10% construction cost and minus 10% national tax. I kind of like the idea of the construction cost. We have a lot of buildings that I'd like to build. I mean, the dev cost is good. I'm going to take that, though. I'm going to take that. Establish a penal colony, sure. The summit concludes. After 2 months of fraternizing, the representatives return to the homelands, laden with the goods from their counterparts. The city's alcohol reserves may be empty, but groups that once considered each other alien and hostile will remember these days of diplomacy and nights of revelry. Some are even eager to learn our language to foster communication between their newfound friends. The time now turns to work, however. Promises were made to our subjects, and fulfilling them will necessitate keeping the goblets empty. From strangers to family. We gain 20 prestige. We get unity in the peoples for 15 years, giving plus 1 missionaries, plus 3% missionary strength, minus 10% idea cost, minus 10% liberty desire in the same continent subjects. 2 random provinces follow Canism in the Taken region will become Clarieren culture. Metbehara, the Astul Behen, will become their primary culture, and Kaonism will become their religion. They will gain Metabar and Chendayan as an accepted culture. And the culture will become Astobelin, and the religion will change to Canism, and country will change to Estoian. All right. In Kaorg, they get the same thing. Their culture changes, and they convert as well. All right, cool. And same thing happens to Durasyar and to Sidra Rock. Nice. Boom. So now, all of our vassals are the correct religion, which is great. Let's go ahead and start converting for them, since I can. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I will help you out. Do not even worry about it. I got you. All right. Children of the Valley. We need to own more provinces in this region. We're getting there. And 4 provinces need to be 20 development with the culture of Clarien. I believe I was thinking about where I wanted to do that next. I think we're going to go here. I think this is one of the ones that just flipped through that event. Yeah, because that's 20, that's 5, 5, 20, 23. Yeah, we're going to go for this. Let's go ahead and make sure we have encouraged development. Man, sure would have been nice if I clicked that development one now, huh? Sure would have been good. Too late now. Go and expand administration there, and there is the 20 development. Now I need 100 diplo points. Okay. And we've unlocked the People of Takend idea. People of Takend. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. We're still quite a ways off from being able to complete that. So what we need to do is take ideas. Now, we do have a government reform here. I'm thinking embrace economic theory for production efficiency and inflation reduction. I'm not sure any of these other ones are really worth it. No. Well, I mean, trade efficiency is nice. I like embrace economic theory. I just think it's a good choice all around. Can't really go wrong with it. Our artist has died. I believe that was our level 4 artist, which is very sad. Let's go for this missionary. Get you up to level 3. We can afford to run 2 level 3 advisors pretty easily here. And now I guess we build buildings, because we did get that reduction in cost. And the ways of the West. Oh, one of the following. I can't read. The Takendi refer to us as the West. The Takendi, who have adopted our customs, proudly style themselves as Clarieren Westerners. The preservation of the Kaons in the face of Armageddon has established them as the truest conservation of what came before. And as the Takendi tore each other apart, us Kaonai set out to rebuild this world. We have honed this craft over centuries, and now in the face of the ruins of Takend, we have the expertise to restore these lands to the glory that once existed here. We may be from there west, but with our guidance, they will someday be the people pushing outwards to rebuild in another direction and truly be Clarieren. All right, we lose 100 Diffle power. 2 random provinces will switch cultures, and for 15 years, we get minus 10% fort maintenance and 10% fort defense. Awesome. We have the Takandi Brethren. So, all provinces in the Beto Grafira area are owned by us, and 8 owned provinces are the Clarieren culture in Taken, and the philosophers are loyal. All right. When destruction came to the Taken, its people proved unable to restore what had existed here. We do not hate them for this, but it has necessitated our intervention. to bring glory back to these lands. It took our people centuries to make most of what the Kaons against the Kaidhano, and here we do not even know what purpose its wonders were built. But we do know that so long as we work alongside the Tekendi, we will help them become as distinguished as us. Gain a bunch of tier 2 advisors that are cheaper to employ, and we get peaceful reprieve for 10 years, giving minus 25% admin efficiency and plus 2 stab hit to declare war, and minus 15% dev costs. Not bad. Keonai Brethren. Alright. Is there any reason to complete this right now? Religious unity, Republican tradition of 90 with a strong... Yeah, we'll just do it. Unlike any other people in these lands, the Keonai are uniquely accepting of the waters. While even we do not often dare to venture over the open sea, we frequently sail along the coastlines of Elken, Divan, and Teken to trade with others. Under our leadership, these coastlines have become safer and more profitable to those who sail them. The interconnectivity brought by trade has fostered ties across our holdings, and it is us, Keonai, who made these journeys. Amgrimos gets regional capital till the end of the game, as does Daon, for minus 2 local unrest, 25% local tax modifier, and minus 25 province governing cost. We also get a 1,552 admiral and a 5,125 admiral as well, and 20 navy tradition. Okay, so we just need to keep colonizing here to get through these last couple of areas. We are going to have some Leeds Bahar separatists somewhere. Looks like they're over here. We'll send the smaller stack over to deal with them. That sounds fine. Do we have any unrest in our provinces with forts? Just to want to make sure. Want to make sure that we don't accidentally get a fort taken. That would be very sad. Now, you are a cheaper level 2. Yeah, you're getting hired. Can I sell titles? I know we need to be at 50% for this mission, is it? Yeah, so we'll hold off. We'll hold off. We'll be smart. We'll be smart. But at the same time, money, you know? Money. I like money. And selling titles gives me money. And I like it. I desire it. All right, let's go for the land maintenance. Get you to level 3. We're going to get them up to level 4. More provinces are converted on over. Only takes 9 months, so it's not too bad. We will spread the Keonai religion to our vassals here relatively quickly. Should not take too long. Now, again, I do want to get through a mission tree. That way we can go to war again, but we do have that 10 years where we cannot go to war, or unless we want to, you know, lose a bunch of stability, which I don't. I really don't. That feels like kind of a waste of time. Waste of time, waste of points, waste of everything. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's go ahead and build up that manufacturing. Trust your neighbor. Okay. I don't trust any of my neighbors, but appreciate the sentiment. I don't know why I would trust them. They definitely don't trust me. Not that they don't have a good reason to not trust me, to be clear. We did kind of, you know, take everything, but it's fine. It's fine. We need to colonize this for our thing. This thing. The agenda, that's the word. That will give us global settler increase 25, which is pretty nice. Now, how many settlers are we gaining now? 40? Ugh. Maybe I chose the wrong one there. Maybe I should have just taken the hit to whatever the other one was. I'm not too concerned about it, but definitely feel like we should have kept going hardcore on the colonizing. There probably would have been a decent idea. Look at this. Devon is getting filled out rather quickly. Next rebels are still over here. Ooh, new rival? Ormam. Okay. All right, Ormam. I see you. I see you getting stronger over here. You're not actually like a rival, but I'll embargo you. And I'll also insult you so I can get my power projection up. Appreciate it. Very kind, very kind. Helping me out. Go ahead and keep converting. Now we could take admin tech. No reason to take it early. We can wait. We're all the way through our religious ideas here. So we're kind of just waiting for ideas and tech. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. We just need ideas and tech to get through to the next section. Do I care about taking this next Diplotech as much? Not really. Money talks. We can get removing... Ooh, we can remove some bandits up here. Do I really care? Yeah, kind of. No, not really. It's not worth 108 crowns. There's no way we get that much value out of it. We will not waste our hard-earned cash that way. Now, why can't I do this? Oh, religious zeal. Great. Magical experiment gone wrong. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, mages. We could expel the mages. I don't think we want to. Do we want to? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We will revoke crown them, though. Let's try and stack this up pretty high here. We could take a quality idea. We definitely want to take tech, though. We're at the point now where colonizers could show up and cause issues. And I'd rather not deal with said issues. No, I do not want my my vassals to not like me. Be good to pass on that. Good to pass up on that tempting opportunity, but I'm going to have to say no. No, no. No, 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 no. I don't think so. Not today. Not today. Let me tell you, it hurts a lot to know that I could just go and annex all of this and just sit here. I'm forced to just sit here and wait. Feels bad. Feels bad. We could take the admin tech now. I mean, wasting 5%, but no, we just do some development somewhere. Here, you get some admin development. Congratulations. Congratulations, you get taxed more. All right, now we take admin tech. I'm going to lose Roman tradition. And then we can take mill tech. There we go. And we can upgrade our infantry troops to the Keonai standardized phalanx. 1 offensive fire, 1 defensive fire, 1 offensive shock, 3 defensive shock, 1 offensive morale, 3 defensive morale. Very defensive focused. By mixing the mobile infantry with the phalanx, it allowed a more versatile army ready for any action. Right. And we could start our golden age. We're going to go for alien tier rush because we are still colonizing quite a bit. Let's do that. I feel like we should save our golden age for when we go to war with Rezinkand. Or sorry, right now they're the Jaharian exemplars, but they will form Rezinkand. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Because the all-power cost would be nice. Right now. Like, right now there would be value in it. Techs and developments and all kinds of stuff. Ideas. But we're probably going to need the morale. We're probably going to need the morale. Here's the thing. It's not like those guys are going to be a pushover like everyone else we fought. Well, I guess it's not fair to say that Lauren Carr was a pushover. They just tripped and died. I don't know. They didn't do too hot. They didn't do too hot. Didn't do bad. Didn't do too hot. Make sure that we are still constantly drilling. We're also looking really good when it comes to money here. Really, really good. Go ahead and get you up to level 4. I really wish we weren't 2 diplomatic relations over. I could fix that. Now we're only 1 diplomatic relation over. And I could fix that too, actually. Oh, no, I can't because the mages are not influential enough. I can't cast the spell to allow that to happen. That's sad. That's sad. We're going to recall this guy, and we're going to start colonizing in here. We can afford to go for 2 colonies. It's not all that big of a deal. We are not going to lose Republican tradition now. And there we go. Children of the Valley. 54 owned provinces are owned by us or a subject. So long as there are Devendi tribes under our rule, they will continue to raid and pillage each other, tearing down each other's hopes of a brighter future. If we are to allow true growth across the Devon, we must extend our rule across it. The tribes all trace their origin to a common point, so this burgeoning civilization has the identity necessary to unify. We will not inherit anything. Our vassal will inherit Durya Sahar and Sidarak. So this guy is going to annex these guys. And everyone gets a minus 30% liberty desire. Hey, bud. Let's be friends, yeah? Let's not be disloyal. I mean, they're all super loyal right now, but they'll get back to being disloyal. Now, Astoian needs to have 90% religious unity and a development in their capital of 25. And Georg needs to have religious unity of 90% and a capital of 25. Adventurers need 40 influence. Where is your capital? It's right here in the steppes. Maybe they'll move it. What about you? This is a woods fort. Oh, you suck. Oh, I hate this. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. Making me develop my vassal's land is a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime. I don't know how else to say it. Look how expensive it is, and I don't even get the value out of that right now. And oh, man. Who needs monarch points? I don't need the monarch points for me. It's more important that my vassals are just well taken care of, you know? Well taken care of. On the bright side, though, at least they're both probably qualified for the 90% religious unity mission part. You gotta look at the bright side sometimes. For something. I don't know. Vassals feel safe. That's great. I'm glad the vassals feel safe. Glad to hear it. They should feel safe, because at the moment, there's no one that can directly attack us, so I would also feel safe, considering nothing can happen. Barracks. Yep, we get some manpower buildings going. We could also work on some forcement buildings as well. There is an election. We are going to just have to let the dice roll on this one, because for this mission, we need 90 Republican tradition. This one right here. Right? Or was it this one? Or was it this one? It was that mission. 25 provinces. No, actually, we're good to choose. I don't want a 161 or a 106. I'd rather have the 534, and that is worth the Republican tradition to choose. Absolutely. Absolutely. We do not want to choose the worst guy. Clearly. Clearly. This keeps popping up. It's annoying me, so we're just going to go for ship trade power, so it leaves me alone. The philosopher's going to take a hit here. And we'll build up some ships, too, at some point here in the near future. We will sell seas here because it keeps us above 50, and then I can build up those ships. As I said, go to 30 light ships. That should help control trade and future trade that we will need to pull in our direction. Any centers of trade that I can upgrade myself, even if it's in my vassal's land, let's go ahead and do that. But I would prefer to upgrade the stuff in my land. But we have 2 level 2s and a level 3, so unless I can find 1,000 ducats to just throw at, then we won't have that. Let's build some governing capacity buildings. Not that we're really struggling for governing capacity, but we might as well start now, because we all know we're going to need them. Like, at some point, we're going to need to have the governing capacity buildings built, so I'm not too worried about it. Where's your capital? Here you are. Oh, actually, if I save up money, I can upgrade this. That would be worth. That would absolutely be worth. Because it would be a little bit cheaper. There we go. I'll take it. Anything to get cheaper development. Boom. Is that enough? My adventurers need 40 influence. Well, dang. And this no longer increases influence because we chose a thing that didn't do it. The adventurers want us to colonize this entire area. Yeah, that's not happening. Fully colonize any province in this area. Probably shouldn't colonize or have a colonial, so fully colonize any province in the Copper Dust Alley area. So any of them. Doesn't have to be the whole thing. Let's choose that one. And let's grab our colonist. And we're going to send him out there. Not that's going to happen anytime soon. What else can I give the adventurers for influence? Give them ennoblement and give Merc discipline. Could give courtiers of adventure. Advisor cost minus 10%, but 25% stab cost. Sure. Sure. Devandi brethren. While the Take-Hen have proved to be a difficult beast to tame, Devon has been a fiercer one. This is because, while the average Devandi had less than the average Tekendi, they were also relatively happier with their way of life before our arrival. But we did not allow them to stagnate in their comfort. While they took pride in their raiding skills, we taught them to empathize with the victims of such violence. While their peaks and rivers provided them plenty of water, we taught them irrigation to provide them even more. Our brothers here have come far, but there is farther yet to go. Met Bahara gets regional capital to the end of the game, which gives it minus 2 local unrest, 25% local tax, minus 25% governing cost. And then I also gain a core on their capital. And I gain a core on our other vassals' capital as well. We get some generals, a 3-3-3-3 and a 1-5-5-1, which is interesting timing considering this province gave us a truce, or essentially making us have a truce with everyone in the world. 10 years with minus 2 stab for declaring war. That's a truce. But whatever. We'll click at a button. Civilization of Brothers. No subject country has 50% or more liberty desire. Land owned by the crown is at least 50%, and we own at least 25 provinces in Takend that have been converted to Kaonism. As odd peoples from across the sea arrive near our shores, it becomes obvious that our people have more in common with each other than we once believed. We may have different shades of skin, or some the ability to grow hair upon their face, but we are all born from the ruins of the so-called precursors, and who we are today stems from how our ancestors responded to this. It has been us Kaoni who have championed the civilized ways of these precursors, but the Devandi have taught us to value our freedom, and the Takendi show that even in the midst of our ancestors' legacy, we have much to learn. Many of our cousins in faraway lands find themselves invaded and enslaved by these outsiders, but we will build ourselves stronger, fight with the ferocity of a lion, but not be afraid to learn from them should their ways prove superior. Our cousins were too few in number to resist their fate, but with our brothers at our side, we will stand unflinching in the face of foreign powers. We become an empire. We will make our autonomous vassals into regular vassals. They lose 10 liberty desire. And for 50 years, we will gain minus 25% Diplo annexation cost and minus 20% liberty desire from subject government or subjects development. And we gain the Ameon Parliament, which will enable Parliament and give us +1 possible policies, +1 admin-free policies, and minus 10% state governing costs. That means that we are about to lose our nobles, which is not good, actually, because we're going to lose the strong duchies, which the liberty desire isn't as big of a deal. But the Diplo relations is a big deal. But if we're going to lose it, we might as well give out these monopolies, right? Because we will just get all this trade value back when they're gone. So, who cares? Thank you. There go the nobles. Right? 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 Uh-oh. That's not good. I thought that I would have gotten rid of the nobles. Huh. Well, luckily that production doesn't really cost much. Huh. I already know what the comments are saying right now. Poiuymew, Poiuymew. Look, I thought that it would go away because most of the parliaments, the nobility go away. Diplo annexation cost for 10 years minus 15%. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Wait, that's not going to work. Wait a second. I can't annex it for 10 years. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, nuts. That's not going to work. Oh, my big brain play has become so small. Small brain play. Small brain play. Oh, that's all right. Oh, I can annex you, actually. Well, this actually isn't the worst thing in the world. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I don't know if I want to annex you. You've got the cultures. I still don't know if I'm able to take those or not for free without major pain and suffering. What does this say? We need to annex our vassals. And what does this say? We need to annex our vassals. And let me guess, this says we need to own more land. We need more barracks or training fields. And we need more regimental camps as well. We need 30 artillery and 10,000 cavalry. 30,000 artillery? Huh? You think I'm just walking around with that much money? To build 30,000 artillery? I guess once we get all the buildings built up, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. Not sure about that one. We'll see, I guess. Let me know. Can I annex these guys safely? Because I will if I can. And then in 10 years, we will go ahead and we will annex all of these guys. And since we do have the nobles still, which is weird to me, then I'll just go ahead and give out the noble integration policy. And we'll just annex them all. Bing, bang, boom. All at once. That's my plan. That's the sound of us annexing them. Bing, bang, boom. It's true. That's the cannon sound. You haven't heard it because it was added in recently. Yep, that's what it is. Added in recently, so you didn't hear it. That's okay. I will forgive you. I will forgive you for not knowing. All right. Cotton is a trade good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Build me some more barracks, please. Since apparently we do need these for a mission tree, might as well build a whole bunch of them. Now, am I good to go under 53 crown land here? I'm going to assume we are. I can start selling again. Or we could just save up crown land for stacking absolutism. Again, I don't know if we need lots of absolutism. I'm going to just assume that we probably will need a decent chunk. And that, right there, finishes the people of Takend idea. The inhabitants of Takend can sometimes seem unending, not only on the coast, but also the interior and even the hills, all of which are fed by the numerous fields of the region. Our single city is unable to truly compete with that. If we are to keep our hold in the region, we must learn to coexist with its people. +2 max promoted culture. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful news. There is Yada and Pier that we might want to promote. Military is divided. I will just choose both of them. Not that I think either one of them are going to matter for us. But in a hypothetical situation, both sounds better. Jaharian examples are over here, vibing. Doing Jaharian examples thing. You're at war with the Brigade Magnificent in the Brigader Exemplar Forced Migration War. Okay. You're a defender? I'll tell you something. That, not expected. Not expected. Would not expect a native guy to do that. Oh! Oh, also our diplomatic relations were fixed. Yes, it's the integrator. I just noticed that. I mean, it's been a while, but I just noticed that. That's nice. That's good. I mean, he's more disloyal now. Oh, yeah, he's going to be a problem. Yeah, he's going to be a problem. For sure. He's going to give me a lot more money, though, which I appreciate. Let's go for... I don't know. Religious wars. Sure. We are about to max out on admin points. We are full stability. We have no inflation. I guess that means that we just do some admin development everywhere. Who doesn't love a little bit of admin development? But I think we're going to have to say that for next time because we are out of time for today. Is there anything I can start to convert here? Yes, we can at least start the conversions so I don't forget next time because we all know I will. But that is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.